So, you're awake. Let's keep this nice and simple. You're going to tell me the code for that purifier, and you're going to tell me now.
You killed my father, you son of a bitch.
Technically, your father killed himself. His loyalties lay with the wrong people, and he paid the price. You, on the other hand, have an opportunity to learn from his mistakes.
Okay, just don't hurt me.
I'm waiting.
The code is 704.
Very well. We'll just verify that now. This is Colonel Autumn. Are your men in place, soldier?
Affirmative, sir. Standing by for code transmission.
Your code is 704. Repeat, 704. Confirm and enter.
Copy, 704. Stand by, sir. Entering code now. Negative, sir. The code's no good. I just lost another man.
Why do you insist on making things difficult? Maybe I should start shooting. How much blood you think you can afford to lose before you tell me what I want to know? Do you really think we would fall for that? I have had enough of your games. I should have killed you right away. We have the G.E.C.K, we'll get the code. We don't need you.
Colonel, I have need of you.
Mr. President, I have no time for other matters. I'll be with you shortly.
Now, Colonel.
Yes, sir.
Alone at last. I do apologize for Colonel Autumn's attitude. He's been under a great deal of stress lately. I've no doubt that you know who I am. I'm sure you've heard my radio broadcasts. I'd like to have a word with you face to face. I think there are a few things that you and I should discuss. You'll find your possessions in the locker near the door. I'll unlock the way for you. And I'll unlock your restraints as well. I'll be waiting for you in my office. Please don't tarry.
Yeah, I'd like... There we go. Now we can't wear the helmet, so... Yeah, we'll go helmetless for now. Just sneak, why not? That would be a good perk to have. As with that... You know what, I'll go with better criticals. Okay, yeah, we'll go with the plasma rifle since we're gonna have an easier time repairing it.
Hold it right there. You're supposed to be in that holding cell. You're not going anywhere. There's a full complement of guards in the next room. As soon as I get them, you're going back to your cell. In a body bag, if necessary.
Whoa, let's calm down. I'm supposed to be here.
On whose authority? I have no records of that. You're supposed to be in a holding cell.
The President wants to speak to me in his office.
What? No one sees the President except Colonel Autumn. Stand right there while I check this out. Mr. President, I'm sorry to bother you. This is Lieutenant Williams. I have an unauthorized individual here who's supposed to speak with you.
I'm surprised to hear from you, Lieutenant. I don't recall authorizing you to contact me directly.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry about that. It just seemed out of the ordinary. I apologize.
Apology noted, Lieutenant. Yes, I instructed our friend to come up to the control room. No questions, no interference. Am I understood?
I understand, sir. Again, I apologize for the interruption.
Allow our friend to pass and report to your superior for reassignment, Lieutenant, at once.
Yes, sir. I guess you'd better be on your way. Sorry for the interruption.
Honestly, he's just doing his job.
Attention to all Raven Rock personnel. This is your president speaking. I've invited our guests from Vault 101 to my office. Please do not impede her progress. Thank you.
They're not who they say they are. Get out while you can, before they get you too.
Hey,
Yeah, that guy just straight up disappears after this section. Yeah, just as a heads up, this place is a maze.
Hello.
And I'm just waiting.
hey,
Just waiting.
Attention! This is Colonel Autumn. You are hereby ordered to ignore the President's previous directive. The prisoner from Vault 101 is to be shot on sight. I repeat, shot on sight. This is an order.
regroup.
Like I said, we're gonna have no trouble getting spare parts for this plasma rifle. Oh yeah, now we're to be shot on sight. Oh yeah, we're also not gonna have any trouble getting ammo. Because, microfusion cells... Microfusion cells will be aplenty here. Although I'm wondering where those scientists went, because I kind of want their outfits. Just for the hell of it. I would equip an Enclave helmet, but
Got nothing here. Retreat it. Cancel alert.
oh yeah, they got rad roaches here. And let's just lead back to the cells, don't they? Oh, the scientists went down here, didn't they? Oh. God damn it. I just realized. I never actually knew that that was down... I actually never knew that that was down here, because... Well, I've never actually gone down here. I think the scientists are really just people that are caught in the middle of all this chaos. And we just double backed into the cells, okay. Yeah, like I said, this place is a maze. Oh yeah, the only other person that doesn't turn hostile is that officer. The Lieutenant Williams, I believe his name was.
Tango spotted. Open fire.
Security
Commencing
breach.
attack.
Weapons going left and right. Legal force authorized. I'm hit. Medic.
Sugar bombs. Take the energy cells. Because why not? I would put on one of the Enclave helmets, but that would mean I'd have to give up 1 point in charisma, and I'm going to need my speech as high as I can for a bit that's coming up. You know, I'm not going to bother going down there. Alright, level 2. This is where the real firefight's gonna begin.
Retreating.
Retreating.
One could argue that this is a war crime, but hey, them or me. Plus, they're also technically Nazi scientists when you really think about it. Wow, I'm really just justifying murder here. Look, they just get me a few points of experience. And we're late enough into the game that I'm not going to be getting all that much experience. Alright, we'll start down here and then we'll work our way up a level. I want to find Colonel Autumn's quarters. Because there be some good loot. Oh yeah, we're gonna meet someone in here.
You're not supposed to be in here. What are you doing here?
Wait a minute, what are you doing here?
They captured me. Brought me here from Project Purity. I didn't want to help them at first, but the technology they have here, it's so far advanced from anything I've worked with.
You've been helping them?
Of course. You've seen the kind of technology these people have. They want to help people. They want to change the wasteland. I couldn't pass up an opportunity to work in an environment like this.
Why would you abandon everything you worked for with Dr. Lee?
Look, it's not personal. Really, it's not. But Dr. Lee, she's scraping by. She's scavenging for parts in the wastes. The Enclave has everything it needs. They're light years ahead of anything Dr. Lee could accomplish. Working here is my best chance to help make the world a better place.
You betrayed Dr. Lee and my father.
I'm sorry you see it that way. What are you going to do? Kill me over it? You should go. It sounds like you're in enough trouble as it is. And honestly, I don't want anyone to see me talking to you. Cut it out, will you?
She deserved it. I will gladly take that karma hit. Because she deserved it. Huh, and the password was Knuckles. That was quick. They didn't even get a chance to shoot me. And here we are, Colonel Autumn's quarters. And here we go. The energy weapons, bobblehead.
I'm not entirely sure Eden can be trusted, and I think he knows I don't trust him, but I don't think he knows I have the emergency destruct sequence for his console. Priority override, authorization code 420-03209, and boom! It'd have to be a last resort, of course, but at least the option is there.
So yeah, now we've maxed out energy weapons. The only skills left to be maxed out are explosives, sneak, unarmed, and melee. But guess what? They won't all be maxed out. I mean, I'll max out sneak and maybe explosives, but the energy, melee weapons and unarmed, no chance. I mean, if I can find enough of the skill books, maybe.
I have positive for attack. Roger that. Firing. Oh. Medic.
I know, I'll take the Ripper, why not?
Taking for
Alright. Oh, whoops. Yeah, the great thing about this bit, I won't be lacking for fusion cells for quite some time. Which suits me just fine. We're also not going to be able to come back here once we leave. This is regardless of whether or not you go through with the whole self-destruct code bit or not. I mean, obviously I'm going to go with the self-destruct code, because why not? Okay, I do want to finish my quick look around. Ah, this just takes us back to here. Yeah, I wanted to come through here. I actually used to think that this was an asset exclusive to New Vegas, but no. Comes from, from this game. Ah, level 3 was where we came from. Okay. Honestly, it feels kind of fitting that we're going up without our power armor helmet on. And here we are.
Ah, face to face at last. It's high time we met. I'm quite pleased you were able to make it. The trip was not what I had intended, but serves as an adequate test of your abilities.
It's a pleasure to meet with you, Mr. President.
You're too kind. The pleasure is mine, I assure you. I've been anxious to make your acquaintance for some time. You and I have much to discuss, my young friend.
What can I do for you?
You and I have a chance to make our country a better place for all of us. I'd like you to make sure that chance isn't wasted. Understand, I am placing a great deal of trust in you. Your simple presence here proves that.
What country? Look around. Everything is destroyed.
That's a bit of a bleak outlook, don't you think? United States has fallen on hard times, yes, but it can be healed. You have that power to heal within you, if you allow yourself to act. What I ask of you needs explanation, so you understand why it must be done. Perhaps that will stir you to act.
Please go on. I'm intrigued.
The good people of this country cannot regain control while mutation runs rampant through our land. My soldiers cannot stem the tide, nor can the cult you've come into contact with, this Brotherhood of Steel. Mutations like the super mutants and ghouls must be purged from our society, our world, before we can proceed anew. Where others have failed, I believe your father's work can succeed.
My father's work? How is that relevant?
The purifier your father helped create has the ability to provide clean water to the whole of this Capital Wasteland. With a simple modification, it can be used to distribute agents that destroy mutated creatures upon ingestion. In time, we could eliminate all mutations in the wasteland at the same time the good people of the world regain their health. I need you to make the modification necessary for this to succeed.
How exactly would I go about doing this?
In front of you will be a vial of modified FEV virus. It can be inserted into the control console for the purifier. Doing so will inject it into the water supply, and the purifier will take care of the rest. You just need the code to activate the purifier. Simple, isn't it?
No way. I'm not doing that.
I find that unfortunate and most disappointing. I must impress upon you the severity of the situation. I cannot allow you to leave unless the vial is in your possession.
This has to end, Eden. You need to destroy yourself and the space.
And why would I do that, when I'm clearly the best hope for the people of the wasteland?
You can't just decide to take over and force everyone to follow you.
What alternative would you suggest? Without the Enclave, what will the world do?
If you don't stop it right now, where will it end? It's up to you to do what's right.
Yes, I suppose it is. Very well. You shall have your wish. Once you've left, I'll put an end to the Enclave. I cannot stop Colonel Autumn, however. That much will be up to you. I suppose, then, that this is goodbye. You'll have to see yourself out. I have preparations to make. Yes? You still have...
You can't be president. You're an abortion of science. You need to die.
Really? Do go on.
You aren't programmed for self-awareness. You said so yourself.
This is quite true. The process was certainly unintended, but shouldn't we all be thankful that I'm here now?
But how do you know what you're doing is right?
Because unlike humans, I am infallible.
And how do you know you're infallible?
Because I've been programmed to be, of course.
That's circular. Your logic, you know because you know? It makes no sense.
Processing. Internal logic error detected.
I think you're delusional. I think the world would be better off without you.
Resetting primary memory circuits. Please stand by. Perhaps there is a problem. I am unsure how to proceed.
Shut yourself down. Shut this whole place down.
Processing directive. New directive accepted. Self-destruct sequence initialized. Civilian is advised to remove hazardous FEV material and exit at once.
Yeah, just had to make sure that, he would do that. Oh, why hello. I just wanted to kill it myself.
Have a nice day.
Actually, no, take the Tesla armor. Ooh, Gatling laser, nice. We'll actually be using the Gatling laser more frequently soon.
Hostiles neutralized. Recommend immediate repairs to binary systems to ensure continued operation.
Nice.
My friend! I see I found you at last! I knew you had survived, and I had hoped to assist in your rescue, to repay my debt to you.
Looks like you've got a new toy, huh?
Yes, and the most fascinating one at that. Whoa, this technology is amazing. Imagine the evil that can be eliminated with such tools.
So Fox, what are you doing all the way out here?
I saw your capture, and a little cleverness allowed me to follow your captors. I only wish I could have arrived sooner to aid your escape. As I owe you my freedom, I felt it was only fair that I return the favor. After all, I know no one else in this world.
I could always use a hand. Would you like to follow me?
My friend, I would be honored to follow a hero such as yourself. Shall we go? Something.
And now?
Yes, by all means, let's.
And now we've acquired ourselves the best companion in the game. Oh, damn. Oh, nice. So we're in Hellfire. Yes, I would very much like to get into my Pip-Boy. There we go. Alright, yeah, we need to...
Something.
Yeah, come on.
Yes, by all means, let's.
Okay, before we end this off, I want to go discover that location that's near here. It's just a small bit of experience, and, well, I just want to get it out of the way. Now, as a word of warning, Fox does have very good weapons, so he will likely do a lot of team killing. Anyway, this is the other location I wanted to discover. Yeah, completely redundant. Yeah, we'll go to Megaton. And, drop our stuff off. And then, next time, we'll be dealing with Riley's Rangers. Because I want to get that quest done and out of the way before we deal with, anything else. There we go.
Something. Yes, by all means. Let's.
I suppose we could also pick up dog meat while we're around here, if I remember. If I remember to, at least. And we'll keep the waitlist stuff on us.
It's good to see you alive and well, madam.
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
Good to see you anyway.
Hold on. We'll keep the ghoul mask, because honestly it's very useful. Throw in the super sledge, throw in the Gatling laser for now. Yeah, throw in some of the other stuff. There we go.
Welcome home, madam.
What did we just get from the old chemistry station? Stimpack, okay. Yeah, I'm thinking... Hold on. 3, okay. Yeah, I'm thinking this is where we leave it off for today, so we'll see you in the next part. Bye for now.